Thanks, guys. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. This is sweet, and I love what you did with this, because I think this day and age, for me, during the day, I'm not wearing the big gut rocks. You know what I mean? I'm not going out going, whoa.
Right.
I like really, but I like to have jewelry on.
Yes.
Even if I'm playing tennis or pickleball or whatever, I almost feel like I'm naked if I don't have a little something going on.
Yeah,
right?
you want something delicate, and this Moonstone collection is so special.
I love it.
This is our first time debuting this Sri Lankan blue moonstone, and what makes it so unique is the blue agirilescence that you see in this moonstone. Wow. And it is like that soft glowing light that you see moving inside the stone. It's like moonlight floating under the surface. Beautiful. And Sri Lankan moonstone has that gorgeous blue shimmer to it, and it's very rare to find in a moonstone. And all of these moonstones have been mined in a city called Mityagoda in Sri Lanka. And it's famous. We're showing some footage right now. We really wanted to take you behind the scenes at these mines, and these mines are known to have this blue moonstone. But it's very, very rare to find the right sizing, because with moonstone, you can't cut into it. So what you find is what you get. So HSN wanted a lot more, but we were only able to get these for you and hand pick these moonstones for you.
And it's like a dollop. Like, we really don't have a lot. Now, what's even more charming is as you go up, there are stations. There's actually, we're talking 6 stations, and you used your traditional beautiful blue sapphire.
We really wanted to do, because it's such a collector's stone, so we wanted to do the traditional Ceylon blue sapphire, which is so iconic and has such a royal history to it, and pair it with that blue moonstone. Really complements that blue sheen. And you have the whisper in the details of this chain, which I really love. And you have the blue sapphires that seem like they're floating on your skin or against your clothing. And we made a great set out of this. So there's a really balance to this pendant and this ring that is coming up.
You know what's pretty shocking on this? The moonstone is 7.5 millimeters. The sapphire is 3 points of sapphire. Here's what's shocking. When you see a Sri Lankan sapphire, it's bluer than blue. And you can recognize it. And understand that's maybe a half a point maybe in each of those. And yet it's so recognizable, and it's so brilliant that even though it is a whisper on the necklace, it stands out. That is the kind of quality you're getting. And I'll tell you, I love sapphires. It's not even my birthstone. It is one of the most precious stones to collect. It's up there with rubies and diamonds and emeralds. And those are called, you know, the kings of the gemstone world. And to be able to buy them from this source, from this really incredible, reputable House of Ellure, is amazing, y'all. That's what's so important. No one else out there can do what you and your family does. No one does. And that's why I think the show's so successful, because again, this is rarefied air. If you were to buy it from them, if you were to find any of their pieces in a store, good Lord, if they custom made it for you, it would be much more expensive than $549. So I've got some options for you too, if this is your pick in the show. We also have the ring. It's coming up 5 through 10. I have about 15 rings available. So that's, I mean, literally 2 in each size. So a lot of you have already kind of jumped on that. But if you want to pick up the necklace, we have 18-month VIP financing. Now remember, for our big kind of fresh take on Tucson look, we have 5 flex on all jewelry. On certain pieces in the next 2 hours, we're going to have extra ability to pay it off. And in this case, you get 18 months. You get a year and a half to pay this necklace off. It comes out to about $30 and change. And if you pay it off in a year and a half, we will charge you no extra interest. So what you pay it for today, what you see, is a year and a half from now what you're paying it for. Unlike a regular credit card, how do they make money? They charge interest on you. We don't with ours. So it's a perfect time to grab it and really get one of those kind of once-in-a-lifetime pieces.
Yes, absolutely. And this is limited edition. We don't know when we'll be able to find these moonstone sizes. So many of them that you find are far too big to make out of jewelry or too small. So this is really that perfect sizing. This necklace is at 17 3/4, and we really played around with that length, so you can layer this chain as well, so it's a perfect length for you.
And I like the fact that you have just a little dollop. I was recently in Croatia, and it's funny, when I go on trips, I like to buy jewelry. I love jewelry. And I know I can pass it down. I know these heirloom pieces, and I found a piece, and it was just a simple pearl on a wire, just a wire and a pearl.
Right.
And I wore it for the rest of the trip, actually. And you know why I loved it? It was just a little something. It wasn't all over the place. It was, you know, it was getting warmer. Obviously, it's not hot. I love those kind of pieces.
Yes,
and this
absolutely.
very much reminds me of this.
Yes, and to have that balance, you know, with this ring that you're going to be seeing, it is that you're holding here. It's more of a statement. So we always want to have. We really design with intention and really want those balanced sets for you. So you have more of the statement ring and more of a delicate pendant. So one complements the other, and it doesn't overwhelm the two together.
They're not
really
battling.
really elevates each other.
Also, this is all 100% sterling silver. That's what you're seeing on here. When you see something in gold, it's still all precious metal. It is gold plated, but they're going to use the best of the best in gold. We will have those pieces coming up. Guys, we've got about a minute to go. We got to move on pretty quickly. I have oh my goodness, 3, 4. The entire hour are brand new launches. These are all items you've never seen before. I do want to give an update on the crisscross ring. Let me see if I've got any of those over here. I do. I am so excited, guys. You guys are all over the crisscross ring. Just to give you a peek, this is coming up towards the end of the hour. If you want to order it now, we have 4 colored choices. I'm showing you 3 right here. Which is the most popular, Fran? I think I'm going to guess the violet. The sapphire, the traditional Sri Lankan sapphire, and the violet are tied right now. There's nothing more affordable in this hour than this ring, and it is what I consider a super steal. This is absolutely amazing. How much stone you're getting?
Yes.
All precious metal for like 160 something and 5 flex days. So guys, that's coming up. And Fran, I'd love to do, if we can, a little update maybe a little later on if we could. All right.